Right, morning fellas, welcome back to another Villa on Tour video today. Another match, Wolves at home. I mean, if you watched the Newcastle video, you would have seen I was a little bit angry at the end of that. We've come back, we've played the same formation, and I'm seeing the same mistakes and the same old... I think I was right to be. I've calmed down a little bit looking back on the table. Us, Bournemouth and West Ham are on the same amount of points. I just think with our fixtures, where's the next win going to come from? Because I don't think it's going to be today against Wolves by any stretch of the imagination. Look, people talk about it being a derby, and it's not in my opinion. But for people who live towards, you know, Wolverhampton way or Dudley or whatever, it kind of is, you know, if they got mates at work who support Wolves and stuff like that. But I haven't seen the Villa team news yet, but I just hope he goes two up top. I really, really do. Get Grealish closer to the strikers. But yeah, I'm not confident. My score prediction is 3-0 Wolves. I mean, you know, we will concede today, 100% we will concede today, and I just don't see us scoring 2 goals at least, so I don't think we're going to win. And if Wolves play like they have in the last couple of games, they've kept loads of clean sheets in the past few games, and I just don't see us scoring. But if we play 2 up top, I don't know. But if you haven't already downloaded OneFootball, please do that. Obviously with football coming back, and there's so much football now, not even in England, in Spain, Germany, wherever, OneFootball will keep you up to date with all of that. Scores, league tables, especially with the Championship as well, with all the playoffs kicking off as well. So download OneFootball, top link in the description. It's a great app and it's crucial for you to have. But without further ado, let's check team news and see if we are playing 2 up top. Team news then, what are we saying? Nolan Constant, Mings, Hawes, Target, Nakamba, Louise, Horahan, Grealish. He's gone 2 up top! Yes! He's gone 2 up top! Oh, this is phenomenal. Nakamba and Louise, Horahan and Grealish. Is that 4-3-1-2? It looks like it. Yes! 2 up top. You love to see it. El Ghazi and Trez on the bench. Drinkwater comes back in on the bench as well. I would have liked to have seen Elmo back in at right back after his goal. But look, we probably still will lose. But at least it's 2 up top. It's 2 up top. Thank you, Mr. Dino. We are playing 2 up top. I met up with the boys yesterday. Let's see what they are saying. We're going to lose to Wolves.
Yes.
What's the score going to be?
2-1. I haven't got much confidence.
We negative.
Yeah, we're going to lose 2-0. I'm not even watching it.
You're not watching it?
No, I'm at work, but I'm not. I wouldn't have watched. Well, no, that's a lot. I probably would have, but I'm not going out my way to watch it. I think they'll just play us off the park. I know people will be like, "Oh, we could do 3-4, 5-0," but they'll just completely dominate us like they did to West Ham, and yeah, they'll just score 2 really soft goals.
Nice one, chaps. Positivity. But yeah, without further ado, it is, I believe, 10 or so minutes till kick-off. 3-0 Wolves. I'm really not confident. I'm still not really awake, to be honest. I'm not really too bothered. I've got really, really low expectations. Feel free to call me negative, but that's my opinion. You know, we're all entitled to our opinion, but yeah, I'm not confident. Hopefully with the change of formation, the change of personnel, we can see Villa cause an upset today. But I don't really see it happening. But without further ado, on to the game. Up the Villa. We're underway. Aston Villa against Wolves. Wolves have swapped ends. I don't like it. But we're shooting towards the whole end in the first half. Adama Traore is on the bench. A little bit weird. But we're underway. Please, Villa, show up. Do something, please. 10 minutes in, absolutely nothing has happened apart from Matt Target getting injured. So Neil Taylor is going to have to come on and potentially face Adama Traore in the second half. Oh God, that'll be a sight to see. But yeah, that's not ideal. Target going off. It takes away some of our attacking threat. Neil Taylor coming on. What a bloke. Oh, it's not ideal at all. Oh, corner ball. That is class from Grealish. That's what we need to do today. Get the ball to him and just let him do his magic. Let him do what he wants. And just get him on the ball so much more than he has been in the last couple of games. Free kick in a dangerous position from Wolves, 17 minutes in. They haven't done anything, to be fair, Wolves. They've had less of the ball. They just haven't really got starting. Oh, Nyland! Jesus, man. Has he ever caught a football? Like, ever? I mean, he saved it, but Christ, it was straight at him and he nearly gives it. Oh my God, he worries me so much, Nyland. Chance for Wolves. 23 minutes in, that's the drinks break. Do you know what? I think we've been the better side, I think we've been a little bit tentative in midfield. We haven't really got forward or tested their keeper too much, but we've had much more of the ball than Wolves, and that makes a change. They've had a couple of chances, but I think the tempo of the game is a little bit slow. Grealish is getting on the ball a lot more, which I like. Louise is mopping up the player really well. So, do you know what? It's been a decent 23 minutes. This is boring. Ooh. Go on then. Oh my God. Nyland is an absolute mess. He can't even throw the ball. He's tried to throw it to Taylor and he's just, mate, that is awful. Oh mate, we're so lucky to get away with that. That is that's actually blown my mind. That is quite impressive that he's managed to do, mate. It's that lack of concentration. We should have been punished there from Nyland's horrendous mistake. Yeah, you better check your gloves. My God. Go on, Jack. Hit it. Oh, go on. Oh, oh. That was good play from Keenan Davis. The game's opened up a little bit. 2 minutes till half time. That's such good hold-up play that is from Keenan Davis. Lays it off to Jack, who gives it to Connor, and then it gets blocked. But that's good. That's decent play. Right, half time, 0-0. I think we've been much better. I think in general been so much better in terms of the new formation, playing 2 strikers. Now I don't think Samatta especially has had too much of the ball. Davis a little bit more. Nothing in terms of goal mouth action. But in terms of holding the ball and being on it, much better, much better than we've seen in previous games. Grealish 100%, he's getting on the ball so much more, which is good to see, and he's popping up all over the place, but in general he's closer to the strikers, which is good. I think we were the better side up until the drinks break maybe, and then Wolves sort of got into it a little bit more, but in terms of goal mouth action, apart from the Nyland, whatever it was, I don't think they've had too much. We've had that chance with Horahan that was blocked, but apart from that, we haven't troubled their back line at all. So I'll probably take 0-0. Would I take a draw at the end of the game? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, in general, we've been much better. Things look positive at the moment. It's just a case of can we take this forward and bring on McGinn or El Ghazi in the second half? We'll see. But yeah, 0-0 up the Villa. We are back underway. No doubt Wolves will probably turn it on in the second half. Adama Traore might come on. But as it stands, it's 0-0. We are out of the relegation zone. But will it stay that way in 45 minutes? I don't know. Come on, Villa. Come on, Villa. Please take advantage of a set piece sooner rather than later. That's all we can do. Come on. Connor to deliver. And it goes straight out. Oh, it's so frustrating. Is that who I think it is? Oh, I thought it was Danny Drinkwater. It's John McGinn. It's fine. Whew. Panic over. John McGinn comes on. But also Adama Traore is coming on. So he's going to be up against Neil Taylor. Slight pace mismatch there, but nah, I like our substitutions, that's good. Hopefully Elmo can whip in a few beauties onto Davis or Samatta's head. But yeah, half an hour to go, we'll see. It stopped recording, but we've conceded. Sick. Absolutely class. We're on the attack. The defensive awareness again, how many times do I have to say it? It's a straight ball down the middle. Johnny receives the ball in between our 2 centre halves. How's that allowed to happen? It's a ball from Jimenez to Johnny, and it's between Taylor and Mings. I don't know how that's been allowed to happen, because again, that's way too easy. It falls to Dendoncker. He's got 4 men around him, but somehow he manages to finish it. Don't get me wrong, it's a class finish, but my God. Again, defensive mismatch. Sick. I've got to say, no chance for Nyland. But it's again, we always seem to concede on the hour mark. And again, it's way too easy, and that's really bad. 1-0 Wolves. Again, we find ourselves behind, and I don't really see us getting back in. I don't see us scoring. I really don't. It's just a massive uphill battle again. Oh, I just don't see us scoring. I just really don't see us scoring. I think Wolves have got, their tails up, their confidence is 100% up, and our confidence is now on the floor. We don't have anything to bring off the bench, really. I know McGinn's come on and looks a little bit lively, but what do you do? Do you bring on El Ghazi, Trezeguet? I don't know. I think Wolves are having a lot more of the ball now. And it's not looking great for Villa. I think that the most we can hope for is a draw, but even still, right now, I don't see that happening. Again, pumping it forward to no one. Get close to him. What do you want him to do? Move. Somebody move. Thank you, ref. Need a good ball in from John McGinn. Oh. Oh, Trez's first touch, man. Oh, it's like a donkey. Just hit the 90. I just don't see Villa getting a chance. We've got 5 minutes of added time. I just don't see it, because whenever we go forward, it's always a square pass, a switch, a square pass again, come back, play it to the centre halves. Wolves set up so well that there's just never ever any space for us to do anything. There's no space to run into for the likes of McGinn to run in from midfield. Trezeguet, haven't even seen him at all since he's come on. El Ghazi loses the ball, can't beat a man, and Grealish has tried to get on the ball, but like, for example, when I'm watching it now, he's always on the halfway line just pottering about. Like, there's never ever anywhere to exploit in terms of space. Well, that was good. Full time, Aston Villa 0, Wolves 1. Just a quick word on Wolves. Massive respect to them. They're such a great side. Like, I hadn't watched, like fully sat down and watched 90 minutes of Wolves for ages. I don't think this season. And now I've watched that, you can fully appreciate how good they are and the way they use their system with their three at the back. And Raul Jimenez up top. It's just so good, and we never ever look like scoring. And I think you've got to, on one side of things, that's Villa being dreadful. On the other half, it's Wolves setting up so well, and I don't think their centre backs got out of second gear all game. I don't think any of the Wolves players got out of second gear all game. It was just comfortable for them. We never troubled the goalkeeper. Rui Patricio had to make, I think, one save, and that was an effort from Jack Grealish from outside the box. It's just majorly frustrating, and if anyone wants to take bets for next time we'll score a goal from open play, because I don't think it'll be any time soon. I think set pieces is the only real chance we'll have of scoring, and normally the deliveries from set pieces are crap. Even with Connor, like, half of them today went out for a goal kick or hit the first man, and it's just frustrating. I haven't watched any interviews from Dean Smith, but I've seen a few things on Twitter saying that he's blaming the fact we've played 4 games in 11 days. You knew that was going to happen for ages. You should have planned for it and used the squad. I think I liked the changes today with Samatta and Davis going up top together, but they're just not good enough, unfortunately. I think Samatta was quiet all game, and we never ever look like a goal threat. Grealish comes back so deep and plays on the halfway line because no one's getting the ball to him. Luiz is dictating the play well, but it's not great at all. I think since we've come back, we've looked better defensively, but even still, that one lapse of just concentration. How is it in the Newcastle game and in the game today, there's a ball played straight down the throat of our defence, right in the middle. There's no one there. Minks is getting sucked out. Hawes is getting sucked out. Taylor ends up playing centre half today for the goal. How's that happened? It's defensive awareness and just lack of concentration. I think on lack of concentration, you look at Orjan Nyland. Jesus, he always needs 2 bloody attempts to catch the ball. He's not. How are the defence going to feel with him behind them? Like, Jesus Christ, Pepe Reina must be thinking, what do I have to do? Oh my. Now, I might seem a little bit wound up, but I was actually more wound up after the Newcastle game because that was our chance to get 3 points. I don't think anyone was expecting us to beat Wolves. I think, after the first half, we may have had a shot, but nah, I think Newcastle was the game for me because they're bang average and Wolves are going for Champions League, and fair play to them. So that's the frustrating thing for me. I mean, it doesn't get any easier either. Liverpool next week, then United. So if anyone wants to tell me where the next points are going to come from, feel free, because I have no idea. But yeah, there was no passion, no fight, no anything, and that's why I think we're going to get relegated. So thank you very much for watching. Please do leave a like on the video, 1,000 likes if possible, and I'll have a break and I'll see you next week for our trip to Anfield. Up the Villa.